Imagine a world where your right to peaceful protest is threatened by the very people sworn to protect your rights. How would you respond? In the heart of this question lies a narrative that unfolds in the world of healthcare, where the fight for justice has taken an unexpected turn. It's a story that began with a collective of doctors, united in their quest for better working conditions. But as they took to the streets, they were met with a stern warning from an unlikely adversary, Inspector General of Police Japhet Koome. Labeling their strike as obstructive and unlawful, Koome's words echoed with an air of intimidation. However, this did not sit well with the various civil society organizations that stand as guardians of justice. They issued a clear ultimatum to Koome: retract his statement by a certain deadline or face the consequences in court. The clock was ticking and the tension was palpable. In the eye of this storm were the members of the Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union, or KMPDU, along with other groups. These were not just voices in the crowd. They were the embodiment of resilience and determination. Standing their ground, they criticized Koome's remarks, asserting their fundamental right to protest peacefully. They reminded everyone that their fight wasn't for personal gain, but for a cause that affects us all: the improvement of healthcare services. And so, since the 14th of March, these doctors have been on strike, their voices resonating with a single demand: government action on their petitions. Yet little did they know that this was merely the opening act of a complex and heated situation that was about to unfold. Doctors have been on strike since March 14th, demanding government action on their petitions, but this was just the beginning of a complex and heated situation. In the face of criticism and threats, some chose to retaliate, not with words, but with actions. The ripple effect of the doctors' strike was felt far and wide, and it wasn't long before the county governments took a stand. Led by the Council of Governors chairperson, Anne Waiguru, they decided to take disciplinary action against the health workers defying a court directive. The decision was not taken lightly, but was seen as a necessary measure to restore order and maintain service provision in the health sector. But the issue ran deeper than just a strike. There were disparities in pay between senior medical doctors and other civil servants, a fact that was not lost on chairperson Waiguru. She warned that implementing the collective bargaining agreement of 2017 could have negative repercussions on the salaries of all civil servants. This was a delicate balancing act, trying to address the grievances of the doctors without destabilizing the entire civil service pay structure. The Council of Governors was acutely aware that a temporary solution would not suffice. The ongoing labour unrest in the health sector required a long-lasting solution. It was not just about resolving the current strike, but about addressing the root causes to prevent future unrest. However, the implications of the strike were far-reaching. The impact was not just on the doctors, but it was also felt in the postgraduate training programs. These programs, vital for the continued development of healthcare in the counties, were being disrupted. And then there were the county resources. With doctors on strike, these resources were not being utilised effectively, leading to inefficiencies and wastage. The situation was escalating, and the impact was not just on the doctors, but on postgraduate training and county resources. Even in the face of adversity, the human spirit strives for peaceful resolution. This truth shines brightly in the recent actions of Kenya's healthcare workers. In the midst of their ongoing strike, they have chosen the path of harmony, announcing a peaceful procession to request security. A procession, not a protest. A gathering, not a rally. A show of unity, not a display of defiance. This peaceful procession is not just a march, it's a statement, a message, a plea. It's the healthcare workers stepping forward, not as adversaries, but as advocates. Advocates for their own rights, for fair treatment, and for the betterment of the healthcare system they serve. Their intent is clear. They are not seeking conflict, but resolution. Not demanding, but requesting. Not fighting, but negotiating. They are asking for security, not just for themselves, but for the entire healthcare system and the patients they serve. This procession is a reflection of their determination. Determination to have their voices heard, their concerns acknowledged, their rights respected. Despite facing threats of disciplinary action and disparity in pay, they march on, peacefully, persistently, passionately. The procession is their way of saying, "We are here, we matter, our cause is just, and we will not be silenced." It's their way of showing that their fight is not just about them, but about everyone who is part of or relies on the healthcare system. The healthcare workers' peaceful procession is more than just a march. It's a testament to their resilience, their solidarity, their commitment. It's a beacon of hope in the midst of uncertainty, a symbol of their unwavering belief in their cause and their relentless pursuit of justice. This procession was a testament to their resilience and their unwavering commitment to their cause. In every story, there is a call to action. In this case, it is for us, the viewers and the public. We find ourselves at a critical juncture in the narrative. It's not just about watching the unfolding events from the sidelines, it's about understanding the struggles of health workers, the people who are at the forefront of our healthcare system. Behind their white coats and stethoscopes are humans, just like us, fighting for their rights and dignity. The ongoing strike since March 14th is not just a labour unrest, it's a cry for justice, a demand for a better working environment and fair remuneration. And it's not just their fight, it's ours too, because at the end of the day, a strong healthcare system means a healthier society for all of us. In the midst of this unrest, discussions are ongoing between the government, unions and health workers. It's a complex issue with many moving parts. From disparities in pay between senior medical doctors and other civil servants to the impact of doctors on postgraduate training on county resources, the challenges are manifold. But the goal is clear: a long-lasting solution to the labour unrest in the health sector. So what can we do? We can stay informed, we can understand the issues at hand, we can empathise with our health workers, we can lend our voices, however small they might be, to their cause, and most importantly, we can support the peaceful processions, the right of every individual to protest peacefully. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the right to strike, it's about the right to a dignified life, a life of respect and fairness. Stay tuned to Wiz Warakwa for more updates on this situation. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a beat.